Hello, 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 it's your favourite neighbourhood birdie here once again, and I won't lie, I did not actually plan for two songs to play in a row that were both related to Ace Attorney Investigations. It is a random playlist I've got at the moment, because I haven't been able to make a new song lately. Not from lack of trying, believe me. But yeah, that's just the way it worked out. First the alternative version of the Adageratsu, and then that. Oh my god, yeah. So it has been a while since I've touched this, but I fancied something a bit different, you know. So I started this way back in September, if you can believe it. And then Silent Hill 2 remake hit the shelves, and all the hype was about that. We did that, and then Fortnite took the reins, and then there was like a couple of mini projects, the 24-hour stream. Suffice it to say, a lot happened in that time. But I bought this damn game. I'm gonna play it. Oh, right, it has to dick around with the graphics, that's right. There's an update? I literally looked earlier and I was told no updates. Hang on. How big of an update? Also, yes, I'm downloading Valorant at the moment as well for other reasons. How big? 2.4 gig. We can let that run. So yeah, just as we're waiting for this to install, what's the plan of action from this point onwards? Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't really have one. I'm just playing whatever the mood takes me at the moment. Like, people have been trying to get me into Valorant, hence the reason that I'm in the process of downloading it, or, well, will be once this finishes. I think, actually, Alyssa's playing that at the moment just now, so, she'll probably be better at it than I am, but then again, everybody's better at everything than I am, so, yeah. Today I'm kind of less your favourite neighbourhood birdie and more your favourite self-deprecating birdie. Some would argue that's kind of just par for the course, but fair enough. But yeah, I do want to continue with the Fortnite streams because they have their moments. I'm also planning a couple of other streams, other games, alongside the other ARC members. Valorant being one of them, but there are others. I just need the opportunity to be able to get them. I'm also waiting for my last Twitch payout. My next Twitch payout before I get one of said games. That'll be coming out a couple of weeks' time, probably, so a little bit of waiting for that one. I also need to check and see if the game in question, I won't spoil what it is, but I need to see if the game in question is among the... I know what I'm trying to say. I need to see if it's a cross-platform game or not. If it is, great. If it's not, I'll work around that. Also, as far as Ace Attorney Investigations is concerned, what is my main plan of action here? We've already done the first 2 chapters of this game. And then all the Fortnite streams and Silent Hill 2 and all that happened. So we're starting, once this finishes installing, this will be the third chapter that we start. And the third, in my opinion, the third chapter onwards is where it starts, where the game starts getting good, from what I remember. And I stress from what I remember because, well, I don't remember much. I've only ever played the DS version of this game once, and that was years ago. And then there's also the second game in the collection as well, which was never officially released to the Western audiences until this collection. I played the fan translation of it once, years ago. And, well, let's just say the fan translation and the official release, it changes a few things. So for all intents and purposes, well, I can't really call the first game a completely blind run. The second game, I probably could get away with calling completely blind. Probably. Don't get me wrong, the fan translation is really feckin' good. It's just... the official translations changed the names of a load of characters, and if it's done that with the character names, it's probably done it with a storyline too, so, in a weird kind of way, I kind of want to forget everything about the fan translation, as much as I can anyway. I'm never gonna forget Brooke. I'm never gonna forget that polar bear. I'm never gonna forget the best, even though in the collection version, he's not called the best. Never gonna forget Constance Court, even though in the collection she's not called Constance Court. It's gonna be a journey when we get that far. But we have to get that far first. I think it's the first time I've ever had a gift reminder come up on stream. Like, I've usually been offline when they come up. Anyway, this has been the longest, like, 5 minutes of my life. Beyond that, I'm gonna keep a couple of projects under wraps for the moment. Oh, bloody finally. Right, don't worry, you're not getting any spoilers in here. Except perhaps the original Medieval, that's maybe the only other spoiler you're getting. And Medieval 2 is now that they've released that. Right, let me unpause that, because that's fine. I've downloaded the priority for today. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Also, just while I've seen it as well, off stream, although I did it on Discord, I have gone ahead and cleared out the remaining trophies for the for Heavy Rain. So I do now have the platinum trophy for that. I thought I finished chapter 2. I thought I was on to chapter 3 now. Alright, so yes, we are going to continue where we left off. Hopefully this should be the start of chapter 30. Yeah, episode 3, yep, here we go. Yes, let's resume playing. And if I remember right, this is the one that's at the fairground. Although I could be wrong. The Kidnap Turnabout. March 13th, 10:11 a.m. Somewhere. It's time. No, you can't. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? Well, the creators of the game. And that I would be the one that would have to make the ransom drop-off. with a gaudy suitcase. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside the suitcase. Seriously, that is the gaudiest suitcase known to man. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place after all. Jesus Christ, Miles. Oh, fucking Gatewater land, really. The Proto-Badger? Take the fucking head, take the goddamn picture. No. Okay, ransom time? You're not Ernest Amano. Okay, sounds like the kidnapper using some sort of voice alteration device. Well, nobody's got a fucking voice, so, nice voice alteration! In a voiceless game. Hello, Midwar, how are you doing tonight? Okay, I'm his representative, yep. Are you a cop? I'm a goddamn prosecutor. Head office week for work. Ugh, I'm sorry, buddy. Bring the money with you to the stadium, okay? Yeah, don't lose me, buddy. I'm visiting you while I'm on my break. Well, I appreciate the visit, Migwar, I really do. How's the post-affiliate streams been going? Jesus Christ. The Gaviners, really? Okay. Next, come to the haunted house. Okay. So we're off a wandering. Going all right. Need to get all the swag like emotes and such up. Oh hey Mossy, how you doing? I nearly missed your message there. Let me guess, you're just visiting from work as well. Wow, okay, this place has seen better days. You know, even broken mirrors still reflect. They don't just turn off. Have I missed something, Big War? Seriously, have I missed something? What a dismal place. Well, I mean, it is a haunted house, you idiot. Nah, just being silly. Fucking Mossy! Then again, I'm still face-bombing because, I was on Twitter the other day, and you know his emote, not his emote, his raid message? Or his music when someone raids him? For Joe Henry. I was on Twitter the other day, and it said, trending in sports. Say his name and he appears. They said his name and he appeared just like I predicted. Yeah? Fucking mossy, indeed. I heard about that, really? It's funny because I saw that and my first thought was, yeah, Bossman's behind this, isn't he? The prestigious one, yes. That's it, go through the doors, okay? Of course you are. Ooh, Ziggy. Do I have a Ziggy? I do have a Ziggy. Well, I want another one. Leave the money and go now. Also, I wonder if that portrait in the back is supposed to be of someone. Alright. So we are retreating. I could even catch a glimpse of the kidnapper. Really? You expecting it? Were you expecting a glimpse? Alright. Game? That's a problem. Of course it was a trap. It's always a trap. Admiral Akbar, you are not. Yay, I have a Ziggy. So, we've got someone else here. Wherever here is. Alright, so we're bound, I guess? Okay, yeah, we're bound. Where are we indeed? Also, is it raining? Okay, it is raining. Okay, I was wondering what the sound was for a sec. So apparently we were out for a while. This was supposed to be a simple affair. And then my wife caught me. So why have I been taken hostage as well? Because life is never simple. Besides, if it was simple, it wouldn't be a very good chapter, would it? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the provoked Zaibatsu, the Amano group. Zaibatsu? Also, holy fuck! Those are earlobes. In fact, no, they're not earlobes. Why the hell has he got testicles hanging from his ears? But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Like being kidnapped? That man fears a strong breeze! Oh... He is the, he is the love child of Dumbo. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, it wasn't fucking Slim Shady, was it? He's still over at Fortnite. How dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Alright, I'm heading back in. Have a good stream. No worries, Big War. You have a good rest of your day as well, and don't work too hard. I order you not to work too hard. You're going to be hearing this music a lot, by the way. Apparently it's not a hairbrush. Look, I appreciate the I appreciate the visit, but can you fucking do something about this? Yes! I made the fucking song months ago, talking about the Yaragaratsu. And we never actually met them until now. Yes! This is the Yaragaratsu. Less than 2 hours to go, so hopefully it goes quick. Agreed. Yes! Yes, she did. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be seeing a lot of her in this game and the next one. And oh boy, are you in for a time. Like, this girl, from what I remember, she puts Mia, Maya, and Pearl Faye combined to shame. Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. Yes. And arguably, she's probably one of my favourite characters from the entire series. Even though she's only in 2 games. Look, I'll call you whatever the fuck you want. Can you untie me? I have a mountain of questions for you. Yeah, number 1, can you untie me? How about fucking yes? What possible reason, if unless you did it, what possible reason would you have to remove them? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, faces like that one. Pay you back in... Fuck you! This isn't a transaction! What question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Oh, you have no idea. Alright. I can present something? Okay, so I've got my prosecutor's badge, gate model and pamphlet. Okay. We've just got a stadium, a haunted house, Wild Wild West section in the main gate. So we've seen 3 of the areas, we've not seen Wild Wild West. And to be fair, the stadium we only saw very briefly. And profiles, we've got oh, excuse me. We got Dick Gumshoe, we got Ernest Dumbo, we got Lance Amano, and Kay Faraday. She suddenly appeared, but why was she stalking me? Why indeed, my friend? Why indeed? Anyway, I want to see if... Sometimes they say something funny if you present Prosecutor's Badge, and I know there are trophies in this game. Fuck if I remember what they are, but there are some. So, you know what? I'm curious. Oh yes, I can now finally add to my no context screenshots. Yes. Yes. Before you prosecutor. You're certainly not graded stature. I am the real, genuine Yaragaratsu, you know. Ah, good to know. Pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor. Yet. I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior. Quite easily, in fact. Also, I love the yet in that statement. I mean, isn't planning a burglary isn't that technically conspiracy to commit? Alright, Yaragaratsu. The great thief that hasn't stolen anything yet. But I inherited the title only recently. So I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yaragaratsu. Yes, she's not the first. Well, when you find out who the first is, I do know who the first is, I'm keeping that under wraps. But when you find out who the first is, it makes sense. And to be fair, if you've been listening to the lyrics of some of my songs, you may have an inkling. Okay. Probably. Oh no, there's plenty of reasoning for prosecutors. You just can't reason with a man with an amazing cravat. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal. And what's that? But that's gonna have to wait until we find a way out of here. Yeah, that's a point. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about it. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not done with K yet. Yeah. Be a nice guy. And she sure is cheery. Well, that makes one of us. Yes, let's. Can you stop humping the door? You really expected the door to just be open, even with us tied up. Through the window, yes. I mean, it's probably low enough that we could boost you up. Alright, investigation time. Oh god, I forgot how quickly this guy moves. Alright. Now can I present my damn badge to you? Probably. Alright, fine. Alright, what have we got? Okay, the bad badger, okay. Yeah, that's a point. Why just the head? Whoops, I did not mean to do that, but I've done it now. Okay. It's our phone, okay. But why is our phone? Key, stop pumping the door! Assuming the battery's still in it. Well, it's ringing. That's a good start. That'll be a no. Yeah, you are. If only I hadn't lost sight of it. Yeah, that's hardly a surprise at this point, Dick. Well, thank God for that. Yeah, what is wrong? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who is me? Shilong Lang of Interpol. Oh, God. I didn't think he came in yet. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Why, indeed. Yeah, don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or a global scale. But Interpol don't bother with the local crimes normally, so... Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. Well, no kidding. Well, we are in a locked room. Lang Ji says, the pack that runs together stays together. Oh god. Get used to these sayings, you're going to be hearing a lot of them. You catch my drift? The more the merrier, basically. You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. Yeah, fuck you. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. Well, yeah, fuck you. And then, now we actually do request your assistance, you refuse it. We're hunting the kidnapper now and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. You're an asshole. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you eventually. You asshole. My phone ran out of power. No, that seemed like a cutoff. Doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the inherited did. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Well, we will. In the meantime, you just, you know, keep humping that door. Okay, Blue Badger photo rally. Not just the Blue Badger, it's the whole family too. Okay. Manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. There's only one of each of the 4 family members wandering through the park. Best of luck. Well, we already found one of them. What was it, the Beta Badger? The 3rd one in that list? Oh, I've got the head of the 4th one there, but... Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against a wall in the haunted house. Okay. Okay, so we're taking that with us, that's fine. Excuse me. Something inside the bottom right box. Okay. That's the pink badger costume, okay. Wait, the pink badger costume, but no one's in it. Maybe it's for the other shift. Better study up on the whole badger clan, okay. Okay, Proto Badger is the very first badger, was the one we saw. Bad Badger, a vile criminal with a gun! That actually tickled my throat doing that. Blue Badger, an ally of justice who keeps the peace. And Pink Badger, notice her unique pink bow. Yeah, and everything else that makes her unique. Oh god, as long as Wendy Oldbag is not in the costume, I'll be okay. Think of it as a Bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan. Good to know. I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes. It's like the Badger family's home. That's a terrifying thought. There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use. Okay, and we get some logic for that as well. Aren't these badgers the mascot of the police force? It's true. The police had a hand in sponsoring the theme park. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, I caught the Rapidash accidentally threw a ball at. Probably because the Gatewater group owes the police from all those cases they solved. Yeah, the Gatewater Hotel is a location in some of the main Phoenix Wright games. One case for definite.
I found these for you. Looks like the microphone can't be used right now. Try again later.
Why did my PlayStation just search for death? I know the throne notification was covering it, but that's what it came up with. Death. Anyway, what I was actually saying, now that I've muted my microphone on my controller. Jeez. Yeah, so the Gatewater Hotel is definitely in one case. I think it makes a reference in another one, though. So I would say at least 2. They have all the power of the state, they used it to make a theme park. Welcome to the Ace Attorney series. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster. God, that sounds terrifying. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of it. Yeah, me too. Okay, apparently there's more to find here. Alright. Oh, there's a key right there. Oh no shit! I may be able to open something somewhere in this room with this key, okay. Yes, I'm wondering if the relevancy is the door, but let me have a look here. Since it's the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female? Look, I didn't design the damn thing. And the bow, and the fact she's pink. Yeah, I just said that. And her lips are red, yes. I didn't even notice the lips. Wait, what? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious? Alright. The blue badger I met at the main gate. Or the proto badger, okay. Are we comparing the blue badger to humans? I guess we are. Alright, what are we doing with the bad badger? Do you feel some sort of reverence towards it? Boy, are you the one to do it. And we got the blue badger's box. I suppose even this thing can be popular with women. Well, I don't have any women in chat right now, so I can't ask. Although I do have a message, I just noticed. Where's my phone? There it is. Alright, fine. Why is she beating it up? He's got the word badge right in his name. That's nothing but bad news for some of it. They all have badge in the name. Blue Badger. Bad Badger. Proto, you get the idea. I think he's out there wandering around in this park. And better be careful, he's going to arrest me by the power of his name alone. Oh, you're not a very good thief, are you? Oh, okay, that's fine. Right. So is there anything else I need to do here? So I got the key. I think that's it. Alright. There's paint here. How? In what way can we use the paint to help us? And who would see it? And how would... Okay. And A, that would kill us. B, how would we light it on fire? Alright, so I've got the lockers here, which I'm guessing that's what the key is for. Give me a boost. Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence ever again. I guarantee you she does. Guarantee it. I'm gonna go with no. Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Okay. Okay. What have I missed? Oh, okay, I can actually examine the door as well as speak to Kay. Okay. Oh, okay, so that key's not for this door then. Ah, okay, now you've got more to say. Fair enough. Do I need a Synestia? No, I don't. But, After they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. Okay. I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. Okay. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here. After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you. If they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot. Okay. Right. So we've got chairs, we've got another door, and obviously a ladder. Okay. Okay, so the two rooms are similar in structure. Well, that being the case, if they're similar in structure, is there a ladder in here too? It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared. No, I'm pretty sure it was just built into the place. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. Okay. Building is originally built in a basement or underground area. Okay. Anything else? The beam itself. Okay. There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. Okay. There's even a hook on it to hold a propped up floor panel in place. Which remains. I may have found a very handy hint to how we get out of here. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're gonna find a Alright, so now can I move this? Or not this, but the thing next to it. This is the beam I was tied to. I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out the window if we climbed this. Wrong direction, buddy. Okay, can I just say, that's pretty fucking good balance. Never mind. That's the look of, don't fucking talk to me. Beam was not made for... The beam was not made for climbing, so that's not what I'll do. Knock your guinea pig. Well, you kind of are, actually. Although you've got a mean point. Alright, I should hopefully have enough for some logic now. What have I got? I've got the lockers, the costumes, a tiny key, an open floor panel, and the beam that I was tied to. Okay. So, the open floor panel and the beam I was tied to? So, with logic, this hook on this beam. Not what we're saying. like, what you're standing on. It's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up, which means that there should be a panel in this room that we could open as well. I mean, there's a slight leap of logic there, but I mean, it's a reasonable idea. It's just not a guarantee. We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by the tarp. So, let's get rid of the tarp. And sure enough, there's the door. Which I'm guessing is locked. Well, for one thing, you're both standing on it. This thing is locked down tight. Okay, I figured it would be. Alright, some more logic. So, the lockers and the tiny key. Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. I had the right idea, just, it's the underground entrance to the tiny key. Sorry. Well, you have the key, don't you? How about just open the fucking door? Okay, it does open. We can get out of here. Feet first, apparently. Jesus. And she broke the ladder. I've just noticed as well. I'm fine. The ladder just slipped us all. You idiot. I about had a corridor. Yeah, you say that now. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. Okay, what about an exit? Oh, there's the ladder again. Oh, and it's time to play Whack-A-Key. It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. How is I supposed to know that the ladder's removable? I mean, she has a point. Wait, the ladder's removable. Still not sure about the costume side of it, but why can't we use the removable ladder to climb out the window? Are you actually praising me? If, in a roundabout way, yes. More of a thank you for giving me an idea of a oh, for God's sake. Yes, you're praising her. So the ladder's not just for those who wish to go down, it's for those who wish to go up as well. Alright. God, that animation looks even jankier than the DS version. And I could have had this on DS graphics as well, so God. We spend entirely too much time in here. Agreed. Kidnappers are held me hostage in a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Yeah, you say that now. Ah! Now the Wild Wild West section. The 10-Gallon Hat Saloon. What a name. Right. Oh. Oh yes, and we were in there so long it stopped raining. Oh, Gumshoe finally found us. Yeah, no thanks to you. What is it with everyone's heart? We're gonna need to call a medic for this stream. May I ask what in the world that is? That? Oh dear. Apparently it's the fucking army. It's not exactly the Men in Black, is it? The Men in Blue, maybe. "99 members, wow. Fine, there's 99 number ones here. You infidel! Oh, that got his attention. Langji says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. I told you to get used to them. Don't ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Damn right. This isn't much, but please accept my card, okay? You know, there's something about this scene. It's just like... Right, here's my email address, here's my phone number, call me sometime. I'd love to be pen pals. That's right, Franziska did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhengfa. Apparently this man is the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Oh boy. I've heard a rumor or two about you, okay? You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, yes. Hence this one of the songs that played in the intro, Murder in the Morning. But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. Well, it's called arresting the right person. The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. You are cliche! If I'd been there, no one would have died. But you weren't there, so suck it. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Okay, so he has a bit of bias, in this case. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Franziska and a third person. Is this guy the third person? Oh, excuse me. Knuckle back! Give me a minute. depends who the prosecutor is, to be fair. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of bias going on here. Fuck you. Of course, we're not going to just sit tight. It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Really? Why of all places did he show up here and completely out of the blue at that? I suppose I'll have to ask Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Okay. Alright, Gummy. Let's go. Tell me about it. Great job for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. Poor guy. It's not even going to be able to afford instant noodles at this rate. I'm just gonna show you just how much of a man dick. Okay. Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later? Alright, tell me about lying. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere. Oh yeah, he is definitely biased to hell. So where do we go from here? Apparently she's a thief. Yeah, she's the queen of shit-eating grins, I'll say that. Well, guess what? I think you did. Right, can I present anything to you? Oh, God. Here! You want to see my gun? You know, the wallet is looking rather thin, okay? Okay. No, it's not! Alright. Gatewaterland. Who would have guessed this place would be such a success? The Gatewater group and I go way back, you know. I handled 2 murder cases that took place at 2 of their hotels. At 2 of their hotels, that's what I was thinking of. And it was you who headed the investigation in each case. I was 16 then, standing in front of a hotel in the snow. What? Clearly we're not on the same page here. Nothing coming to mind right now. Okay, that's fine. As a man, the only thing I can attest to is this. My name is not Jon Snow, but I know less than nothing. To be a man, I, Dick Gumshoe, will tell no lie. Well, if the last Fortnite stream was anything to go by, as a man, it's always my fault. his heart's in his right place now to work on his deduction skills, yeah. Alright, can you tell me anything about the rally? What do you mean, 2? I'm only doing it as part of my duties, yeah. Yeah, I don't believe you. How many have you found so far? Sort of busy with the investigation, so I haven't really found any yet, but... there was literally one standing in the rally about 5 minutes ago! The very last page. Why is your name listed here under special thanks? That's because I did the choreography for the Dance Dance Blue Badgers. Oh, for fuck's sake. I suspect that no one entrusts him with any real responsibilities at work. What gave that away? Alright, so I guess we're not presenting anything else here yet. Alright, thoughts, Kate? I can't calmly do any stealing at all without detective around. Well, good! Might be an idea, yeah. Alright, what's the next step as far as you're concerned? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. Do you think you can stop her? And what is that one and only one thing? Also, yes, Kay back with her shitty grins again. Although that one looks more like coke snorting, if I'm honest. The truth. The truth of what, though? It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labelled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yaragratsu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yaragratsu like to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Thought it was three-winged, but okay. Three-legged makes a bit more sense. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yaragratsu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yaragratsu? Well, she did say she was the second. But that can't be, can it? Why not? Let's... Where are you, son? I don't know what the fuck that was, but fuck it, it stays. Oh god, it's Son of Dumbo. Oh Christ, a crutch. Seriously, what are those? Also, I love this tune, by the way. I do have this game's soundtrack on my PC, along with the next one as well. And there's some good songs on them both. Also, do you really need to carry your money on your waistband? For all to see? No wonder your son was kidnapped. No. Oh, okay. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. Manfred von Karma being Franziska's daughter. An actually convicted criminal. Manfred, that is. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. That doesn't mean you're gonna shoot him, is it? If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I own a passport. That helps. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. He's the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano. Yeah, he's standing right next to me, dressed as a... Actually, how old is Faraday? I actually don't know how old Kay's meant to be. What are they? 17, okay. Yes, she's dressed as a 17-year-old... Yeah, he's standing right next to me, dressed as a 17-year-old girl. Of course I haven't fucking found him. Terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown. That's true. My money! Poor old man. Don't you have anything you can give him to cheer him up, Mr. Hedgeworth? I mean, I could give him a pat in the back and say, there. Forgive me, Mr. Romano. Do we have anything we can give him? Not really, no. Don't tell Franny. Just don't tell Franny. Alright, Alright, tell me about the kidnapping. Yes, we're kind of missing some details here. It was yesterday a call came to the house. This was while we were dealing with the plane murder. From the receiver came the sound of my son, "Help me, Daddy." I'm sorry, I just can't get over those earlobes. I know, yeah. You don't understand, he hasn't called me Daddy in ages. Oh, really? It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. He definitely should have recorded that conversation. Yeah, but for different reasons. Alright, so tell me about Lance himself. Try me. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. Okay. He's very much like me when I was his age. Kind and very attractive. Considering the size of one's earlobes is usually related to genetics. I'll give you kind. I don't know about attractive. Spewpuff, oh god. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him. Yeah, yeah, they can grab it. They can oh, I can't even bring myself to say it. Let's just say it just involves sex, riding, and earlobes. Draw your own conclusions. I can't say it. Is there anything else about him you noticed of late? Well, maybe. Now, you mentioned it. I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver. His name is Oliver Deacon. Oliver Deacon? Okay. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Alright, tell me about Oliver. As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. Okay. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him. Still haven't spoken with him since his leave. Okay. His family and friends haven't seen him. I tried everything I could think of. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? Well, we can't discount the possibility. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to take an emergency. Be right back. So I'm really sorry about this, but be right back. Alright, I am back for the moment. I'm sorry that took so long. I am feeling a little under the weather today, so there is a possibility I'll have to make another Be Right Back, just completely unexpectedly, so, word of warning for when that happens. Anyway, where were we? Even the person closer to the victim has gone missing. Everyone has gone missing, including you! Oliver Deacon sounds like one name I'd better keep in mind. Okay. Oh, and, what? Let's begin our investigation. Yes, let's. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs. Not wrong. It'd be a boring game if it was. Yes, let's. The Wild Wild West stare out. And of course he just sits there counting his money. What should we examine first? That's a good question. Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave the area. That's fine. The culprits were here until only very recently, which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped. Oh. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. Oh, for fuck's sake. Since when? I am not wolfing, yeah. I'm not working for Wolf Boy. Bastards. No, not really. You do work for the police department, not technically for Edgeworth. have I got just the job for somebody of your talents? Oh boy. Well, I guess we're stuck with Kay after all. Go home! Well, she can't leave, so how do you expect her to go home? I don't recall you having an option. Go ahead and do your little investigation. I intend to! But the talented assistant Kay is going to tag along no matter what you say. Women. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. Yes, that's about right. Trust me, she ain't useless. Alright, so we're stuck with Kay for the moment. Alright, so what do we got? We got police, pussy, Kay, testicle ears, another fucking officer, and the Blue Badger? I think that one actually is the Blue Badger this time. What the hell is Swirlix? Anyway, I'll start right to left, I think. Alright, so yeah, we're stuck here for now. So it's a set of so a set of tire tracks originating from the garage. So, meaning the car left at some point, yes. But for the car to leave these tracks, mean that it left during the passing rain. So the only explanation is why the tracks are made of mud. Okay. 3 treads. We can also safely assume it's a special type of car. So like a tuk-tuk sort of thing? Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. Fair enough, that's probably why it's called stables. Not really. Oh, I can actually talk to Kay. Right. Now can I present you my goddamn badge? No, don't examine it. There's a reason. Alright, may as well, since we're here. It's a book of information about my arch-enemy, the Blue Badger. Arch-enemy? But I won't lose to the likes of him, you just wait and see. I'm gonna write a tome of thievery. What, from prison? I really love theme parks. Too bad we're not here to have a fun time. I don't know, you seem to be having enough fun. So why did you choose this one, and why choose to show yourself to me, of all people? Okay, you were tailing us. Why were you tailing us? Alright. Come on, the Badger family is waiting for us to find and take pictures of them. And remember, you have to yell Badger get each time or it doesn't count. Oh god. Apparently! Alright, what did you tell me about the kidnapping? I don't know anything about the victim. So actually I was hoping you could tell me! Oh god. Got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano group, Mr. Ernest Amano. The guy with the ball-like ears. His only son Lance has been kidnapped and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little does he suspect that I'd be abducted myself. That's where I found you tied to the pole screaming. Yeah, that's totally how it went. Alright, nothing so far. That's fine. Right, Blue Badger. Please tell me you're not beacons. What are you hunting for? Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Yes, there is. With words. Oh, fuck me, it is beacons! Oh, God, no, not beacons. But at least he doesn't have his megaphone this time. This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago, in one of the original trilogy games, if I'm not mistaken. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he's fucking annoying. He often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. The microphone probably contributed, the megaphone contributed as well. Why was he upset when we masked him? That's a point. Alright. Talk to me, Mikey boy. But first, here's my badge. It's so incredibly shiny, but it has a really ugly shape. You are talking about his badge, right? Not any other part of male anatomy. I was right to go for the much more manly police badge. Yeah, and then he got fired. But I lose it a lot, and I just know I'm going to lose it the real one these days, yeah. I think this cop is a donut short of a dozen. Yeah, just slightly. I think this guy's a baker's dozen short of a baker's dozen. Alright, tell me about yourself again. I'm not a police officer right now, I'm the Blue Badger. Which then immediately begs the next question. Why have you got your hat on under the head? And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. You can say that again. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoes, sir. That's aiming pretty damn low, I'll be honest. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already, and I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone. That'd be why you were standing with about 99 other people. It would seem that some people never change, if not wrong. Alright, why are you the Blue Badger? I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits. They'd be in better spirits if you weren't here. It's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper. Okay, so you're undercover. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor. Alright, well what have you found out? You've been standing there for an hour. Okay. That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. Okay. I've been here ever since. If that's true, it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escape. However, oh dear. I must tell you, I didn't see a thing. Oh god. He's hiding something. Yeah, he is. I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time and getting into it too. Well, you gotta admire someone that actually gets into character. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume. Oof. And about 1 hour ago I came over here. I haven't seen any suspicious looking people this whole time. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger. Wait, a blue badger? That couldn't be right. Well, it contradicts. It's this one, is it? Only one of each badger in the park. But he himself is a blue badger, so...
Take that!
This little patrolman will wait as long as I'm commanded to wait. Okay. Yeah, there's only supposed to be one of each. Which means that as long as you're the Blue Badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another Blue Badger wandering the premises. It's true. What is that face? Yep, there are 2 Blue Badgers walking around, but why? Subterfuge, of course. Alright. I mustn't respond to that. It'd be like shooting fish in a barrel. Yeah, with a 12 bore. 12 gauging. Okay, I'm just saying the same thing. Huh? Drip drop, little by little, our privacy is being sold off to the public through this. God. Wait till you see what the 2020s have in store for you. That means I need to work extra hard on my cute poses. The less said about that, the better. That's nice. Yes, we do. Experts on the Badger family. Aha. Wasn't Gumshoe involved in his creation? It doesn't matter that I was made the blue badger only a little while ago. That book helped me memorize every name of every badger, but there's only fucking 4 badgers. Blue, pink, bad, and proto. I had to think of the last one for a second there. It's not that hard, and yet I nearly fucked it up. Alright, so... I love how you're just standing there like, what the fuck? Alright, what do we got? Ooh, cacti! There's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gate Waterland from the local precinct. Really? What pricks? So is the police department running a cactus farm on this site? It fucking feels like it. Alright, so the cacti is useless. What about the barrels? If these were real, I wonder what you put in them. Booze! Lots and lots and lots of booze! Water would, or water, would be the obvious answer. Yeah, so obvious I didn't even think of it. But if you stored water in a barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad? Well, it'd boil off after a while. People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted. There is that, yeah. We're talking about a time where the water... You'd be lucky if it wasn't yellow. Alright. Finish talking to you, so that's fine. Alright. Isn't this one of those things you tie horses to? Yeah. Although the horses are in another location. Fair enough. And here I was hoping to get to ride one. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, you are still just a 17-year-old girl. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse. Perfect. Why didn't I think of that? Also, isn't it like Lunar New Year, or wasn't it just like Lunar New Year? I can't even fucking say it. Non sequitur. Alright, anything with the, nope, nothing there at all. Fine. Also, I'm skipping ahead slightly. I need to know the pussy. I think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these. I'm not entirely convinced you were. Fine, you don't want to tell me about the kitty? Ooh, I completely didn't even see these. Bunch of footprints in the mud over here. Okay. And yes, there was rainfall when we woke up. So just spawned a bit of shoes. Might not be that easy, but quite a few different sets here. Okay. We don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers. That's also true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Except I think we do. I think it's time for some logic. There was a second blue badger, so it would have been whatever they make out of that. I think that's the connection. No, it's not. Okay. You can see my line of thinking there, though. anything we've missed? Okay, that's just that. Right. Maybe I do need to speak to you again. Something I've missed, perhaps? No. Anything I've missed with you? No. Maybe? Ah, this is a connection. Okay. A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is one of the kidnappers. The person wore a costume to get away. I'm guessing that is the connection that I needed to make. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger. Yeah, so there are 8 costumes total, but only one was there. Yes, those 3. So there are 3 40 badgers running around in the park somewhere. Okay. So it was a costumed escape as well, then. So now we do know what people are wearing. I had the right idea, I just skipped a step. And now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning. We now know which tracks belong to the kidnappers exactly. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers. Alright. So back to here. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. There's 2 sets. Okay. They both do look like possible candidates. Right. This set is walking off to the west. And stops on the wood, which makes sense. Headed toward the stadium. Okay. Other set is heading east. I'm not in control here, by the way. Would you kindly move your ass? Yes, there is something here. That's not a kidnapper. That's a body. We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. Oof. Who is this man? That's a point. We have no idea who that is. It's Oliver, the butler. Why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? Also a fair question. Better investigate this crime scene quickly before Langer's men return. Okay. Even though 3 of them are standing in this room. Right, the kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? The kidnapper is the victim. From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. But not to the head or heart, interestingly. You sure are calm for someone who just found a body. I mean, with the number of murder cases that Edgeworth deals with, this is bread and butter for him. It's surprising what one can have accustomed to in the span of 2 days. Oh yes, that as well, yes. Right, let's examine things. I'm going to start not with the body. Okay, yeah, I am. I was going to examine the tuk-tuk thingy, but alright. What's the crest? An unusually shaped pendant. Looks like a unicorn, or it might just be a really oddly shaped horse. She seems to have regained some of her composure. You mean when there's something to steal? Looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Made of platinum silver. Ooh. So it's made of platinum silver, but they've left it with the body. Something written on the back. Colin Devery. This man's name is... It's Oliver. Alright, before I do some deductions here, let me have a look at some more things here. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. So he was shot twice. Or he was shot once and one's an exit wound and the other's an entry wound. Or vice versa. I think the abdominal wound is entry and the one near his shoulder is the exit, which means he was shot. Which means he was shot from below. More than that, too. He didn't die here. If he died here, there'd be a lot more blood on the ground. But there doesn't seem to be much. This crime seems is a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean. And pretty much what I just said. Alright, what else we got? You're not holding anything. Alright, so I guess we are deducing this. Okay, I can't present a profile. Okay. Victim. Eureka! Something not right about the name on the pendant. Yep. The victim is the Amano family butler and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name of the pendant is Colin Devery. Wait a minute. O-L-I-V-E-R. It's an anagram. Colin Devery, Oliver Deacon. They're anagrams of each other. I do like my anagrams, so the fact I can notice that one pretty quickly is, yeah. I think we hit a button. Yep, we has. I don't know what you were trying to spam, but nice try. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. All right. Lan, where are you, sweetie? Sweetie? Christ on a crutch! I feel like Alyssa's about to appear in the game. Who the fuck are you? More to the point, how did he get in? Badump. Also, why is she wearing one of those rings that... I'm not sure if they have them outside of the UK, but, like, over here they have, like, big candy rings that you, well, they're rings, so you put them on. And, well, they're lollies, they're popsicles, so you suck them. Oh, this is bad! He's really good looking! To be fair, no one in this game does. Or in fact, no one in the series does. You're Lance's girlfriend, okay. My name is Lauren Pops. Or Palps. Palpitations, maybe. Why the... Okay, so why the plaster on her elbow? You do know what the definition of... You know what, never mind. Oh, we haven't got that far yet! She was even... Okay, what I was just saying there about the sucking ring thing, she's fucking just licked it! Reminds me of a cartoon character. Look who's talking. The fair maiden of the love routine, yeah, no kidding. There's a point, where do we go from here? We found a body, so we should look into the murder. Why do I feel like we're not going to get the chance? Because I'm right. Yeah, that guy's really dead. That your expert opinion? Suspect? Meekins, oh god, okay. Here we go again. I know you like the logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. You sure about that? All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. But suspicion is not enough. Like you try to arrest a suspicious person over here, half the UK at least is going to be behind bars. Hell, I'd be behind bars. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. What, by removing everyone from them? No such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. Maybe we do, but it's not illegal to have a blemish in your heart. Tyranny! It basically is tyranny. Ooh, okay. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Well, that got his attention. Wang Ji says every pack has its own rules. Well, the law is the law, so deal with it. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Alright, do tell. Through my lane of logic, why do I feel like this is going to be flawed as fuck? Alright, Qilong Lang logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a girl. On a girl? On a girl? Mm-hmm. Well, I know a thing or two about that. It's not easy to get your hands on a girl either. Fucking hell. With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? Might need to press that a little bit, because there's information, but not really enough. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf. To be fair, we have that saying in the United Kingdom, but it's usually related to the game show Gladiators. At least it was in the 90s. Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. I cannot speak today. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honourable ancestor, Lang Ji. He is probably famous in his own country. And sudden scroll out of fucking nowhere! Lang Ji developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhengfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies. Thousands of years ago makes your story as believable as a fairy tale. It's beginning to feel like the fucking US Constitution is breaking down much in such the same way, but, well, I'll leave that argument for another day. Do you really believe something as ancient as that could be applied to today's world? You'd be surprised. Yes, we'll put it to the test. Right, so he's given us information, but not much. Alright, I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With the current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? I don't remember the press and present buttons being an option here. Hang on 2 seconds. Hang on. Screen shaking on, screen flashes on, vibration on, text off. That's fine. Oh, okay, okay. That's fine. Alright. So, what do you know about the country's gun laws? That's my first question.
Hold it!
Here's you've studied a little of our laws. Who needs to study what every child in every street corner already knows? It's that... Shut up! Oh, you're Sheena. Okay. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. Okay, I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days. So the woman, Sheena, knows most of the information. He's almost like a figurehead of sorts. Alright, I might need to press this.
Hold it!
So, if that's the case, there's plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Okay, do tell. Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. Meekins' gun has been fired. Okay, it didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. It had very rushed. Well, I suppose numbers help as well. But you've yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? So let's do that right now. That's a point. Why does he look so sickly, Bill? Gun? Sir! I lost my gun, sir! How the fuck did you do that? So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim? Okay. I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. No, I kind of agree. So, more information. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun. Alright. Where's the gun then? I'm just looking at the evidence here. Okay. Maybe I need to press this one as well.
Hold it!
You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here, in this garage? From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I'd say that it's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Lang Ji says, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. Not always. Finally, a quote even I've heard of before, yeah. Furthermore, Lang Ji says... Line. Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene. What? Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. No kidding. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to. But yeah, no, I think we've got our statement there. It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins. In other words, fuck you, son. However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shilong Lang. Just what sort of investigator are you? Okay. Ambushed the victim in his garage and killed him here with his gun. No. At the very least, we can't talk about the gun just yet. but we can confirm that they did not die in this garage. There's not enough blood for it. And I'm sure if you look hard enough, you will not find a bullet hole either. Oh, I mean, apart from being hidden.
Objection!
And there would be one because there was an exit wound. So, you've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? So you did notice there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Yeah, I figured that would be too easy. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place? He has a point. Hey you, your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing in neglecting your duties and loafing around here? And don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk. Okay, he's looking extra meek. Yeah. What's he hiding? Save me the way you did earlier. Oh, God, do I have to? Right. Speaking of wolves, hello, mighty Anna. Alright, time to question Meekins himself. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badgermobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. Selling dreams. That sounds like straight up counterfeiting. Or not counterfeiting, swindling. Oh my God, my TV just turned off. Give me a second. And my alarm went off too, for good measure. Jesus. Yes, so what's the Blue Badgermobile? I mean, it's the tuk-tuk I've been talking about, surely. Okay. He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Yeah, not wrong. Hey, I caught the wolf. Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level? Never give this man a megaphone. Seriously, never give this man a megaphone. Alright, give me a second. I just need to set an alarm for my next dose. Oh God, I'm gonna need to restart. I'm gonna need to charge my phone soon too. I've just seen 12%. Oh my God, really? First there's tariffs, then there's no tariffs, then there's tariffs upon tariffs, and then imposing tariffs. It's all fucked up. I wasn't assigned to this area. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area. I also went looking for the kidnappers while sailing dreams of the Blue Badgermobile. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children. And before I knew it, I found myself here in this area. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can get a bit more information out of them. So every square inch of the main gate area. We never saw you at the main gate area, though.
Hold it!
First, I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area. The only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls. No comment. I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so... I also went looking for the kidnappers who were selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile. Alright, did you take a specific route or anything?
Hold it!
The Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, man. Like innocence drops. And bitterness found only in nightmares, like guilty jawbreakers. You sell confectionery, basically. Selling those as I pushed the Blue Badger Mobile along is my swordry. Pushed it along? It's not motorized? I got completely caught up in my role, okay.
Hold it!
Then what? To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. You can say that again. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook.
Hold it!
Right, okay. Right, before you know you find yourself here, why? Why did you find yourself?
Hold it!
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, but one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight! I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks. The good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. Okay, you're 17. You're still a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent. Jesus. I worry about you, girl. In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation. That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, yeah. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there's one flaw in his story. I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. Right. Were you assigned to any area? Technically? Oppressed everything else. Assigned to the main gate, okay? It is pretty outrageous, yeah. Yes, why are you here? I was told to check every square... Wait, that light's changed. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area. Alright, what did you
Hold
do?
it!
Okay, this is just the same. That's what only for the kidnappers was only. Hang on. So you went to the main gate area, and then ended up at Wild West. Okay. What about shop on 3 wheels was parked inside the Wild West? Give you a garage, okay. Wait a minute. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Yours is parked, I think. Is that the contradiction?
Objection!
Apparently it was. If you're really out here selling dreams with the Blue Badger mobile until recently, then what's it doing inside the garage? Exactly.
Not so fast!
It is a bit wishy-washy, I'll give him that. Car getting stolen is completely unbelievable even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used already to move the dead body. Possibly. You kill the victim at some distant location, and then you use the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Oh yeah, we're not done. Our job is to catch the crook, right? And preferably you don't catch the innocents while you're at it. You'll find out your precious tooth after we arrest this guy and take him in. Well, no, you won't. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. Yeah, he's jaded as fuck. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You know, you can move too quickly for your own good. You boorish buffoon! I love that. Another one. Ignorant little pretty boy. Wow. What an asshole. Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. And if you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. Jesus Christ. Yeah, wow, all that was only the first part, jeez. Hell yes, I'm saving my goddamn progress. Right, Yeah, wow, I saved this the 22nd of September. And then I didn't touch it again until... No, jeez. Whew. Alright, yeah, let's overwrite that one. Alright, so back at the main gate, it looks like. Chased out like a pair of peasants. There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is? There's a point. A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with, ever. Now, we can agree on that, yeah. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer himself and squeeze the life from him around his neck. I still never said she could be my assistant. Well, you kind of don't have a choice. Ooh, Shedinja. Do I have a Shedinja? Apparently I do, but I'm gonna grab another one if I can. First thing we should do is locate the real seed of the murder. Mr. Hey, Dick! Something going on at the stadium. Okay. This is supposed to be a hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. Oh, somebody called him. So go get him, sir! Well, at least he didn't drag him this time. Most detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves. That's kind of concerning. It's not all fun and games. No kidding. Let's head to the stadium and meet the witness. Well, apparently we're not doing anything at the main gate. Okay, so at the stadium, I thought there was a witness here. They must have already taken them. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh boy. Oh, I know you. What's your fucking name? Emma Sky. That's her name. This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. And technically she did. He's still studying abroad. Oh yeah. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. And I'll give you a minor spoiler, in the second, the Apollo Justice trilogy, she does actually make another return there, having come back from Europe. This game was released between the two trilogies originally. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. Actually, I say it was between the two trilogies. I think it was technically released after the fourth game. Because this one does make reference to the Gaviners, who are in the fourth game. Alright. So we've got a few things to look at here, actually. Alright, well, we'll start with Emma. Please don't tease me. I know I still have a long way to go. Yeah. Put on some high heels, then you'll go a bit. Hey, I got the Shibunja. You could say that. I wouldn't say that so proudly. Yes, so time to catch up. Starting, of course, with our badge. Don't think I've ever seen you wear it. I'm not as enthusiastic about wearing it as you are with your pin badges. Ouch! I mean, I really wanted to put even more on. More? I like yours, Kate. Do you have any extras? Oh, God. Alright, so tell us about yourself, Emma. I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. Okay. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. Christ, popular man. I mean, with a cravat like that, you'd know if he was back. I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you. What's the point? How did you know he was here? To the power of science. Never underestimate what science can do for you. You mean you spied on him? I used these to track your footprints and I followed them straight to you. This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. Oh, God. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing, the footprints light up like an electrifying noble gas in a glass tube. I've done chemistry, that makes sense to me. If you haven't, just take my word for it, it does make sense. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. Also known as science. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Not wrong. Alright, so who's the witness? Oh, is she the witness? I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier, who's practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal. Yeah, that's Gumshoe, alright. What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking? Yeah. Let me guess. So let me guess, there's been a murder, right? You're damn right, Inspector Taggart. There's a sudden glint in her eyes, yeah. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? So, if she's not the witness, who is? Let's see what you can tell me about the rest of this. Now, if I calculate this out scientifically using my time scheduler, I can definitely see all of the attractions before the park closes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so that's just the same. Okay. Oh, this is okay. Seeing the blue badger sure brings back memories. Okay, so this is new. I remember it like it was yesterday. The blue badger has had some appearance in pretty much every Phoenix Wright game. Pretty much every one of them. The red hot courtroom battle between the two. I don't know if it was red hot, but... Yeah, I didn't think she'd know anything about that. That's fine. And she doesn't know shit about that. That's fine. Or that. Okay. Or that. That's fine. Okay, so she's not giving us any more information. Fine. Well, we've got other things we can look at, like this big pink monstrosity. I assume this is another badger mobile. Yes. Different colour than the blue badgers. That's probably the pink badgers then. The retina searing pink model. What's that off in the distance? Holy shit. Badger, get! Preaching tough love? What? Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. What does she see in these silly things? So what the fuck is up with its arm? Their right arm. Oh, it's handcuffs, okay. Why it's preaching tough love? Seriously. I think this badger has something to say to you. Oh my god, why? We're gonna have to talk to her, aren't we? Take your damn head off. Oh, fuck! I was joking when I was talking about old bag earlier. Oh, dear. So, for those who don't know, Wendy Oldbag has been a thing since, I want to say, the second game of the series. And, she has the hots for Edgeworth. Let's just go with that. It's not mutual, believe me. I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief. Edgy poo! Oh, fucking Wendy. Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? Because you're from a completely different solar system. I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. What kids? Or I think Emma at this point 16 and you've got Kay at 17. But still! You can pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. Yeah? I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct. Oh, thank fuck for that. I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare. You have no idea, Reggie. Open mouth insert foot key. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy Oldbag. Or Windbag, as I often call her. You can call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits your fancy. Okay, Fanny. What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? Oh, shut up. Yeah, I actually feel bad for Kay here. Alright. Well, I've done it with everyone else, so I kind of have to. Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met? Okay, so yes, she was involved in a second case. That's right. I go where I'm needed. You go where you're not needed as well. That's the problem. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. Well, fuck you! You know, I know a man with a pair of testicles on each of his ears that you can grab onto. Kindly bugger off. I get called in all the time to fill in with around enough hands. Okay. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. Why? I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are, we're talking with two young girls. Ooh, saucy. Men are all the same! Don't fucking hell. I have no idea what I just said. All I caught was something about a man running off with an 18-year-old girl. That's all I saw. It's interesting. That's one word for it. All right. Since you're I'm presuming you are the witness. I hope she isn't. I saw what happened. Oh, well, fate just said fuck you to Edgeworth. I even saw the exact moment it happened. Yeah, I bet you did. I don't suppose I could afford to ignore the old bag. That's old bag, not old bag. Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder. Okay. We're gonna have to hear her, aren't we? What was that side-eye? Alright. What? Fucking hell. What old bag witnessed? Okay. I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. See, I don't believe that. Don't be so sure, Kay. What's unfortunately you tacked on at the end? From this little old lady. Oh god, I'm surprised she didn't beat the shit out of you for that one. Verbally. Right. Came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Be specific. That area? Hold it! Or describe the men, that works too. They look like your average Joe is completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. That's not what I meant. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that. Any special features, okay. Well, one's dead and the other is possibly the murderer. Not my point. Just foes compared to a stallion like you. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them. Okay. A loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. Which one was shot? Hold it! Okay. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. Okay. I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat! What could I have done? Saved his fucking life, potentially? It didn't look like a mortal wound if it's the same guy. But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help. 2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Not a lot of new information to go on. No, there wasn't. Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. Okay. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory? You remember Edgeworth and everything about him. Self-centered! Don't prod the bull. Well, it was somewhat useful. Our testimony also presents us with a new problem. What? Oh, shit-eating grin is back. Do you want me to show you something really nice? It's not you leaving, is it? Something you're gonna like. White chocolate chip cookies. Okay, it's another gadget. What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief. I should have known it'd be worthless. Whoa. Okay, I still don't quite know what it's done. It's projecting something into the air. I'm going to input the necessary information to run this simulation. Simulation? Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the protection to its maximum size. Okay. A real modern day Robin Hood. Well, this is different. This is a recreation of the murder based on info I inputted into the Little Thief. I dare say you take the Robin Hood thing a bit too far. Yeah, no kidding. You're not exactly Maid Marian, are you? And let's be honest, I don't think Old Bag is either. Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this Old Bag said that the 2 men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. So with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. Okay. Although I love how in the simulation it's changed everyone's hair colour just a little bit. If there isn't enough information or something's out of place, the recreation can come out a little strange. In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony. Okay. Really catch on quick. Okay. So right now this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can ask for clarification. Okay. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know. Okay. Alright. Okay. Just feel the power of science! Alright, so let's examine the victim here. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here. But if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction. You're looking at it. If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Well, blood.
Take that!
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? No blood on the ground here. Yes, exactly. The fact there's no blood here cast doubt in the witness's testimony. Quite easily. No, I'm just calling you a batshit crazy idiot. I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. Shot down! To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. Okay. Alright, what about the shooter himself? Is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer? That'd be a bit too easy. Also, from this angle, it just looks like it just looks like the silhouette's got a revolver to Kay's forehead. It might be a recreation, but still. Alright, what else we did? Oh, okay. We can something here. It looks like they broke the stage down. Yeah, I was going to say there was definitely a stage up here before anything, really. I guess it means they're done for the day. Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. Okay. Is the victim in a costume? Interesting. So I'm wondering. Okay, so this might be. Why is there no blood? Because the stage was packed up. There may have been blood prior to it being packed up. That's my thinking. Okay. I feel like the victim was killed here, but why is there no blood? There must be some explanation for this contradiction. Okay. So I believe this gadget is okay. Okay, so using Little Thief. Objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time but were in the past. Okay. So, the killer, the victim, things like that. Things outlined in a dotted line are things that exist now but didn't in the past. Okay. Well, we don't have anything with a dotted line at the moment. Let's see. You can examine and interact with replicated people and objects as you normally do. You can even present evidence whenever you find an inconsistency. Be sure to point out mistakes in the recreation with evidence too. Okay. If there's something you don't get about Little Thief, ask anytime. Okay. Oh, okay, we found that back. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that was not what I wanted. So if the victim was... Wait, if the victim was in a costume, maybe the blood is in the costume rather than there. I get nothing else to go on. Aha! Here we go. I think we can reasonably assume there's a very good chance that he was a kidnapper, okay. And if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes, then yeah, the blood would be in the costume. I mean, there would still be a little bit of blood, surely. Ooh, Swablu. I'm fairly sure I don't have one of those. I could be wrong, though. You think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints? I guess that's where Emma comes in. Problem is finding them since there doesn't seem to be any around. There's nothing we can do with that. Well, yeah, let's speak to Emma about the footprints. Feel the power of science. Just tell me about footprint analysis. Ah, finally my expert knowledge in forensics is needed. Unfortunately. Can you detect and trace even partial footprints? Okay. Please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, so we're leaving the simulation, it looks like. Yep. Okay, found something. What have you found? Put the glasses on. Oh god, do I have to? These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume. Okay. Judging by the way the prints are layered, they seem to be the newest. Okay. So we conclude the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're updating the simulation. Oh, okay. Oh, I definitely feel myself coming down with a cold. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died. Okay. And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth. Well, where's the costume? I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. Okay. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention. What do you want? Alright, so we're going back to her testimony. Okay. Back to the side eye. Okay, so this is exactly the same. Yes, it does. Oh, we can absolutely pull more information from her. Aw, I can catch the Swablu. Right, right, so let me just check what new evidence I have. Oh, the victim's costume. Like only wondered if it was black and blood, okay.
Hold it!
Is this pressing gonna do anything here? Alright, two men. But if at least one of them was in costume, how do you know that how did you know the other one was a man?
Objection!
I have another matter. Okay. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. Yeah, that's a point. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. Yeah, but your eyes are about as reliable as... You draw your own conclusions. From a seat in the second tier. Okay, so you weren't right there. I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense. The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap. The stage is shadow, okay. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. No, it's exactly what it used to be, that's the problem. She's off on one. Let's return to our investigation. Post haste. Right. So we now know... So new silhouettes on the costume. Yeah, we know that. Silhouettes can change depending on the information I input. That makes sense. Little Thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate a way we may even find more information to make a more accurate sim. Okay. So more than just people. Alright. We have more to say. Okay. More footprint analysis. Thanks to you, I'll be able to proceed with our investigation once again. Okay. I'm just glad that science and I could be of service. For science! Here, you can read the manual. She can't seriously be trying to use the information to her advantage as a thief. Wait. She absolutely fucking is. I hope you realize that. Right, right, so the logic. So the shadow of the stage, and then it was... Okay. And then the stage itself is packed up. Right, nothing else I could possibly link. So, if that woman's testimony is to be believed, and that's questionable, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down, which makes sense. So let's update the sim. Well, there's a glaring issue right there. Alright. Battle of the Magicians Max Galactica versus Troop Gramini. Oh god. Yeah, this is definitely after the 4th game. And tomorrow there will be a concert by the hip new rock band The Gaviners. Yep. Not that either of these stage shows interest me the least. Huh. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, there's a problem right there. You silhouette the victim. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's... Yeah. So you're just saying the same thing. Well, yeah. Problem right there. You're stealing my lines again! It wasn't hard to see it coming. In any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way. Well, no kidding. Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time. Just update the damn thing. The killer was on top of the stage, naturally. No, I don't think he was. Because the entrance wound, if I remember right, was the abdomen. The exit wound was the shoulder. So the only way that would make sense is if the victim was on the stage. Oh, piss off. Who brought the wolf? Whatever. And they've restored the crime scene. Okay. Oh, well, the stage anyway. Wow, condescending much? Okay, why doesn't it get them off the hook? Alright, let's find out. This is the real scene of the crime, but we told you that. Officer Meakin's lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed. The recreation wasn't 100% accurate. Kinda. With the information that you have come across, yes, it's accurate. But it's not 100% accurate. Yaragaratsu is a raven! Bastard! Thank you, Kay. See? This is why I like this girl. She gets it. let's do it. Alright, pretty simple this one. Real scene of the crime? Yep. Officer Meakin's laying in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth the little recreation showed. But, time to present her, contradiction. The body. It entered his abdomen and exited through his shoulder. So you didn't shoot him from on high, you get shot from down below.
Objection!
I should have warned you, your recreation is incomplete. Yeah. Oh, I don't have tranquil. Yep, not possible. Well, I did, so let me help. Yes. So it's a contradiction. So this was the mistaken parameter of recreation. The killer and victim's locations. They're the other way around. So, yep, the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. Yeah, the victim was on the stage, the killer was on the ground. That makes a bit more sense. But what about the footprints? Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume. Oh, okay, that's a interesting conclusion, but it's probably right. There are 7 costumes in play here. Old Bag has 1, Meekins has another, the killer and the victim are 2 more, there's still 3 outstanding. I say it was a killing between the 2 kidnappers. Between the kidnappers? Interesting. Now, I'm going to offer one more immediate contradiction here. How does someone in one of those costumes hold a gun? Okay. That alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. Now that I'll concede. I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badgermobile. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area. Right, let me have a think about that one. Well, you are a stranger. I have not seen you in... I don't even know how long it's been, but too fucking long is the answer. I'm doing okay. It's good to see you here again. Trust me, we have missed you over at the birdcage. So for those who don't know Livy, which is probably most people that come to the stream nowadays, actually, Livy is, or well, I say is, she used to be a streamer. I don't think she's streamed in quite some time. I don't know all the details, so I'm not gonna ask. It's not for prying eyes and ears. I'm stroking balls. Eh? I'm playing golf with friends. Fair enough. Well, why didn't you tell me that you were playing golf with friends? Have I still got it installed? Yes, I do. I'm having the worst time. I suck. Hell, we'll have to have a game sometime, because I downloaded it as part of a 24-hour stream, but, well, it was one of the games we never got around to playing. But, yeah, where was I? I'm having the worst time. I suck. Well, I hope you're having fun with your gold balls, Livy. Oh, I have missed this blunt humor from her. In fact, I've just missed her generally. But yeah, no, it's so good to see you, and I hope to be able to see more of you again soon, because even if you don't go back to streaming, as I say, I've missed you generally. So what brings you by here, my dear? Right, let me have a think about this. I ask you to take another good look at the tire marks. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badger reveal. The story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badger mobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area. I think I'm going to need to press something here, but I'm not actually sure what I need to press. I didn't 4. I swear we just got to 100. So are you winning at all at your golf with friends? I think I'm just gonna press everything here until I figure out if something is amiss.
Hold it!
Even the obvious statements. Behind the stage, okay. They were hidden up until now by the various pieces of stage equipment, okay. As for when they were made, they must have been made after the rain had begun to fall. When was the stage dismantled? So the stage must have been set up when the rain fell. Meaning he was already... But if the rain was already falling, there was only one track going out, and it wasn't the blue one, it was the pink one. Probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. Okay. The tires on that blue Badgermobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. I say it's the blue Badgermobile because, well, that's pretty obvious too. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badger. Okay. Thank you for the hugs. Hey! We've not spoken in so long. I owe you about 50,000 of them, Livy. And to be fair, I have missed talking to you generally. I don't know what's all going on your end, but I mean, I would love to, off stream obviously, I'd love to just, you know, sit down one evening or one afternoon, whatever, and just, you know, just talk. Just catch up at old times. Right, so the indicative of the... Okay, so Show me this. So you say they'd be pretty muddy. Well, there's no indication of mud on that at all. Alright. I think I'm going. Okay, so I think the mud is the key here. Okay.
Hold it! Objection! Not so fast!
So, okay. For what purpose?
Hold it!
I love this game. I watched some YouTubers play it. What, the Ace Attorney collection? Or the Golf with Friends? That was extremely blunt. Fucking hell. Suppose it is a lie, it would explain a lot of things. Like his movements and his whereabouts. Okay. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. While it was raining. And then stripped him. There's a lot of this that doesn't make sense.
Hold it!
Must have arrived on the scene after the ground had become wet with rain. Officer Meekins committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage of the Wild West area, but he didn't, because that car was already in there before it rained. So I think I know what the piece of evidence is, I just don't know how to use it.
Not so fast!
Only the blue Badgermobile and Mr. Deacon's body were in the garage, I'd say that's proof. Well, I would say that's proof of his innocence. Not wrong. Is there some sort of problem with Agent Lang's statement in regard to that scene? Well, yes. Looks like the only thing that car was selling was death, not dreams. Jesus. Only Agent Lang turns out to be true. Yeah. The 3 tire tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? Well, no. I think that's the... based on what I've got, I think this is the contradiction. because there's no mud to be seen on it.
Objection!
Well, the music stopped, so that's a good sign. So what proves that it had never been to the... That went so fucking quickly. Had never been to the scene of the crime? Well, the fact there's nothing here.
Take that!
How do you explain the tire tracks to use? Well, they were created while it was raining. Gastrodon? Kind of a good description of Wendy, actually. I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there's one more roving store, yes. The Proto? Or the bad one? Oh, yeah, Proto. Okay. There's one more parking space inside that garage. Yes. And it proves the existence of a Proto Badgermobile. Yep. Furthermore, there are signs it was moved during the rain. Yes, that's the one we need to find. Huh? Is that? Is that the kidnap victim? Wow, he was next to us the entire time. Are you kidding me? Kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Yeah, we gathered that. You can see the faces of any of them. One was a woman. Well, staff-wise, we've only come across 2 women so far. Wendy and that other weird girl at Wild West. Damn! Damn indeed! Oh gee, thanks. Also, what is up with her eyes? Are you gonna get out of my crime scene, or are we gonna have to get rough? You haven't done rough yet. Wow. Yeah, your word is about as good as the fucking scrolls that it's written on. Well, that worked on her. Langji says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment. And a lady is young forever. Dude, I think your ancestors were just trying to get laid. Either that or you made that up and you're trying to get laid. I love Miles Edgeworth as a protagonist. So do I, Livy. So do I. Alright, we're 2/3 in already. Well, I say already, we're nearly fucking 4 hours into this stream. Oh wow, this is still considered a middle section. Eek. We might not be finishing this tonight. Oh boy. Do I want to continue? At least a little longer. What time is it? Because I do need to be up early tomorrow. It's nearly midnight. Unfortunately, just because I do need to be up early tomorrow, I think this is where I'm going to have to leave it. I don't necessarily want to, but, well, I don't want the government on my ass again. So, unfortunately, for now at least, this is where we come to a close. So, I want to thank you all so very much for stopping by, saying hi. If you did say hi, Livy, a special shout out to you because, well, I have not seen you in donkeys. And as I say, I would love to, you know, just have some time with you one-on-one and catch up with you. Because it has been far, 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 far too long. And, yeah, well, I'll talk to you off stream about that. What do you mean subscription expires in 14 days? I have a lifetime subscription. Unless you're telling me I'm dead in 2 weeks. In which case, it's been nice knowing you folks. I'll have to look at that later. I'll close that for now. Thank you for the stream. Oh, no worries, Saren. I did see you lurking in here all this time. And I appreciate you hanging out, even if you weren't able to chat. But yeah, let's see who we are raiding. Let's see if I can introduce somebody to. Let's see if people can. Fuck it, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Let's see. What? Alright, I think I know where we're going. Yeah, I think I know where we're going. Right, I am going to send you on over to one of my fellow ARC members who's currently live. So, in case, for those who don't know, ARC is of course a brand new community. Whoops, it would help if I do it in my chat. Hi, Midgard. But, yep, so ARC is first my arse. Welcome in, Midgard. Yes, Saren gets it.
Hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Technically, Bossman was here first, but I'll let that slide. In fact, no, it wasn't even Bossman. It was, Shit, who was it? It was Bigmar. Anyway, Ark is the brand new community that we are that myself, Felissa Cat Pink, and Corbo are all trying to get together to develop to be able to help not only the three of us but many others in that regard as well. And since we've got a new old friend here, I think it's only fair that I send you on over to another of the Ark trio, that of course being Corbo. Let's do that. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Since when did Seribot care about my hydration? I mean, I appreciate it, but you know what? Just for that, Seri, I am going to finish my can of Rubicon. It's got like one mouthful left anyway. So, cheers. I don't know how sensitive my microphone is, so you might not have heard that, but... Anyhow, get your cute butts over to Corbo, and yeah, remember folks, never mess a man with a badass cravat. Take care, folks. P.S. Maybe I'll actually remember to end stream after this raid this time. I didn't last time.